Hello, my lovelies. Kitty Mama here, and now we're on chapter 12 of a new love story from Indian viewers, pkyenk kahani. And let's start it off. Let's just go on that the person that knocked into Panchi was a 500-year-old ghost called Rajveer, an enemy of John's. And let's continue on. Here it goes. Rajveer. After a day or two of beer starting, a boy started. I knew he was supernatural like me. I had a strong vibe from him. He smelled like death. I knew he was a vampire, but something was different about him. I saw a gold but a faint one in his aura. So he had a soul. That was rare in a vampire. When he died, all the girls looked at him, but he didn't seem interested in them. It's only when he got a glimpse of beer I saw his gold brighten in his aura for a bit before he made it black again. I also saw her aura. It was blue and pure just like her, but her aura also turned very gold when she saw him. It also dimmed when he went past her. I started to wonder what that was all about. I had never in 500 years seen auras that matched so equally. After that, I kept my eyes on them. It wasn't long before I understood what they felt for each other. Pia's love was visible in her eyes, and Abe, he loved Pia, but his aura went red when he saw her, and that only occurred if he loved someone else, and I knew he did, but over time the red faded and the gold brightened in their auras, and one day I followed them in the locker room and they kissed on the lips, and I saw this gold aura engulf them both, and for a moment I felt myself going solid again. Then they broke apart. That's when Misha called Pia. She blushed and she smiled. And he smiled. A vampire actually smiled. I looked at his dead heart. It looked like he was beating again. After Abe kissed Pia, a whole year passed. I hadn't seen them around college. I went towards their mad friend Ruhi, and she was saying Abe vanished without a trace and Pia lost her memories. Pia came back to college. Her style was different. Her aura was still blue and pure, but the gold was missing. She started hanging around with another boy. I knew he was a werewolf. He had like a brown aura with gold. It brightened when he saw Pia. They started to date, but Pia's aura was blue and red. I thought she lost her memory, but in her heart she still loved Abe. A few months passed and Abe started college again, and when Pia saw him, her aura went blue and gold again. I was happy, but when Abe brought a girl with him, Pia's aura went green. She was sad, and Abe's aura went dark blue when he saw her hurt. When he saw he hurt Pia, she was crying. I saw his aura so go gold, then back to black. It was like a year before her memory loss, and when he saw Pia with Jay, his aura went blood red, but he relaxed. They finally got back together, and he was cured of vampirism. Last I heard, they were married. I didn't know where they lived or if they had any kids, but I would have loved to see this historic couple that broke so many of the rules of the supernatural world. I sat on the roof of the college and wondered if I would have a love story like Pia and Abe and ever be cured of ghosterism. Before I was a ghost, I loved the magic show that came to the kingdom of Manali. Yes, I was Prince. I was Prince Rajveer of Manali. I never found my lady love, and after 500 years, the Kamal line ran out. No one even remembered Prince Rajveer Kamal of Manali. I kept thinking, who would it be now if the curse broke? And who was that girl gonna be who would release me from this curse and make me human again? Then I thought about who the beautiful girl was that felt me. I prayed I would find out soon. Sugandh. Sister, come into the room after meeting Mom and Dad. She was confused and sad when Miss Dasgupta and Miss Kaur spoke about Mom and Dad. I found it very romantic, and when we mentioned Aunt Misha, they ran like the wind. Arima and Arman couldn't stop laughing, and Arima said she would follow her mother and do pranks. The first person she pranked was Mr. Sharma, the librarian. She put spices in his tea extra hot. When I asked her why she did it, she said he was rude to her. Arima sat in the library. I sat looking at a book on the supernatural. It was all stupid. and I didn't believe in such things. But as I sat there, I was thinking about it. That's when I heard someone say something like, "Sweetheart, some stories are true. First look towards your own house, then you'll find the truth." It sounded like a boy. I turned around to give me peace of my mind, and I turned my head and I said, "What the bloody hell? Who do you think you are talking about my family like this?" I slapped a poor guy for no reason. I apologized. He walked off and I heard laughing in my head. That's when he said, "Nice slap. Too bad you hit the wrong person. Ha ha ha, stupid girl. And by the way, what's your name, beautiful?" I replied back angrily, "None of your goddamn business, you bloody coward. You talk to me and then you try to be strong, but you don't have the guts to come and say it to my face. Bloody coward." I turned I tuned him out, but after I thought I was going mad. How can anyone talk with their mind? It's impossible. I lay on the bed thinking about who it was that was talking to me and if it was real or just my imagination. I don't know. Anyway, went to sleep because along with class I am stuck in detention with Arima. I didn't do anything, but then I heard him laughing again, and no one. Ha ha ha, poor girl got in trouble on the first day of college. Ha ha ha. I was so angry at this person who wouldn't show himself and torturing me and taunting me. I said to myself in my mind, "You buttermese man, wait until I find out who you are, then you won't survive my wrath. You just wait and watch. No messes with me." And no one. I can't wait, beautiful, and don't worry, we will meet soon enough. But you will not know who I am. I will taunt you even if I'm in front of your eyes or behind your back. You just wait. Goodbye, good night for now. Be ready for torment tomorrow. And that was chapter 12 of Pyar Ki Nayi Kahani, and I really hoped you liked it. Yeah, just wait for chapter 13. Happy reading, lovelies.